Let's do If I'm Being Honest.
So this, what do we got? Did somebody cut this?
So
Because the link you sent was Josh.
Josh Kerr, very, very talented singer-songwriter, but also just a really good producer, track guy in Nashville. Josh called me maybe a year after we wrote this. He's like, "Hey, man, if you cut it, that's cool, but I'm cutting it first." He's like, I'm not waiting. I'm not going to do the polite thing where I, like, wait on the artist to see. He's like, "I'm cutting it. Track guy's making a record." And I was like, "Go ahead, man," because and he, like, dude, he took it so seriously. He, like, took singing lessons. Like, had a instructor come into his studio and, like, work with him on singing the song, and I actually copped some of his stuff on his tape because it's not like the one we made. But yeah, we wrote it about, like, being happy for somebody that you could have just as easily ended up with, but for whatever reason you didn't, and there's no, like, it's not a bad ex, it's a good ex.
Is there a lot that changes between, like, writing a song and putting out one? I mean,
oh, yeah.
Because a lot of times it's not the same as what was in that room that day, right? If somebody decides to cut it, like, you kind of give them free reign a little bit, or what?
I heard the gangsters thing. I think it was Whispering Bill Anderson. Somebody quoted him and told me, they said, "Bill, you were talking to yourself when you were walking up the stage. Maybe it was the BMI Awards or it was something." And they said, "What were you talking to?" He said, "Man, I was thinking about that song I won that award for, and I thought of a better line." So to answer your question, like, yeah, if you make the tape and somebody's like, "I think this beats it," and if it beats it, that'll be what goes out. Like, you know, it can always be beat, but I was just like, man, if he said, "I thought of a line that would have beat the hook on the one I just won that award for," and I was like, wow.
Have you had that happen where, like, somebody...
No.
No. You wanted, I'm talking about somebody changes a line later, and you're like, "Oh, that's fine."
I thought you meant, like, do I think of things that beat my stuff as I'm walking up to win an award?
The last time you won a Grammy, tell me
yes,
about how
it was
felt.
great, you know. No, I wish I could, like, have that head of, like, that be that, like, in my own brain to be like, "Oh man, let's beat what's already really good," you know.
It's crazy that he cares that much. You think he's just going to the bank and doesn't care, but
yeah, no, he's not mailing it in. Yeah, I mean, yeah, a lot of songs also knows that. Like, you'll write a song, it'll be a voice memo, then you get it back, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna do it 4 clicks faster in a different key, and we're gonna retitle it, and it's not gonna be that song.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, and
they change all the time, man. They have a life of their own.
It's like a organism.
Yep.
Because you're, like, tailoring to whatever artist. Because a lot of the writers these days are artists, so, like, you know, it's whatever they're going to try to put it in whatever vein they think that they're in.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you going to play it your way or Josh's way?
You know what? Probably closer to Josh's tape.
Okay.
Probably closer to his, just because mine was a lot of synth and a lot of percussion, and we don't have that. So his is just vocal keys.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. So, and he took lessons to, like, learn how to sing it. So, like, he couldn't hide behind anything. Just him and the piano.
That's
it's
impressive.
A really, really good tape too. So go look it up. This is If I'm Being Honest. So you got a diamond on your left hand. Somebody mentioned that he's a good man, and I'm sure you're happy. And I'm happy for you too. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I know your blue eyes look so good in that white dress. I'm sure you're happy, and I'm happy for you too. But if I'm being honest, still seeing you in every girl I meet, still waking up from nights of losing sleep, still reaching over to pull you closer. You ain't where you used to be. If I'm being honest, girl, I hate that you set a date for June, and I'm lying in this bed facing the truth. You moved on 'cause you had to. If I'm being honest, I could have married you. And I hope there's no clouds on your big day. Hope everyone cries in the best way. And I hope you can't help but smile when he walks you down the aisle. Hope he takes your hand and you're dancing out away. If I'm being honest, still seeing you in every girl I meet,
Still waking up from nights of losing sleep. Still reaching over to pull you closer. You ain't where you used to be. If I'm being honest, girl, I hate that you set a date for June. I'm lying in this bed facing the truth. You moved on 'cause you had to. If I'm being honest, could have married you. I should have married you. And if I'm being honest, I thought I'd be the one to change your name. And if I'm being honest, still seeing you in every girl I meet. Still waking up from nights of losing sleep. Still reaching over to pull you closer, but you ain't where you used to be. If I'm being honest, girl, I hate that you set a date for June. And I'm lying in this bed facing the truth that you moved on 'cause you had to. If I'm being honest, could have married you. I could have married you.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was awesome.